Just a hunch, but it's my favorite film.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. I'm sorry I haven't been active lately, but I have a lot of things going on in real life. But I'm gonna be doing the Archon Quest now, or continuing it anyways. So just so you know, I'm just gonna be starting multi-streaming this week. So please follow my YouTube if you haven't done that already. So yeah. Oh, and next week I'm going back to a read aloud, so I just have to find a book to read, and that'll be good for me, you know? So yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, let's continue.
traveler. Let's go. The world is full of...
Let's continue. Oh, and I also heard about the Wuthering Wave slash Cyberpunk collab. I have no interest in Cyberpunk, but especially after the ending, but I suppose I could give it a shot. Sorry about that. Shouldn't you be like over there or something? Oh. Let's do Core Lapis. Mm. Mm. Yeah, let's continue. And just like that, he disappeared.
Be silent.
Yahoo! Faster? Okay, faster.
Just so you know, I also have a YouTube channel, and I'm trying out multi-streaming right now. Whew.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Also, just a heads up, we are now 200 days away from Christmas, aka my favorite holiday of the year. There's gotta be a better way to speed things up. Just so you know, this will be a short stream today, and I'll be doing it again tomorrow.
Another test
Ah, hello, that's an Archon.
Let's play!
Close your eyes.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. How rude!
The wrong test subject.
Life goes on.
Hmm. Oops.
Sure, I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
That's a fair price.
Think you can get away? Ah! Full throttle!
The long sleep beckons.
Okay, we can now start the thing.
Try and stop me! Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the...
Yeah, no time for
Thank
that.
you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Rev the engines! Hit.
Oh, returning to story mode. You know what? Let's do this and let's do with this with Japanese stuff because I want to see if you find out what she sounds like. I mean, it's a short stream, so. Long time no see, Lilipar.
とても長い夢を見ていたようです。お久しぶりですわ、我が主よ。ああ、カラカラちゃんもいたの。なんとも懐かしい顔ぶれが揃っていますわね。物粋な強盗どもに叩き起こされるのは不愉快でしたが、我が主と再会できたのですから。
Am I
そ
missing
の
something
ここは
here?
不問にしましょう。我が主とお別れした後、私の体はジュラバドの地下へと溶け込み、うごめく漆黒の災いを抑え込んでおりました。それはジンニーの中で復讐の炎を再び燃え上がらせ、ジュラバドから安寧を奪い去ろうとしていたのです。私はそれに長く抗い、幾度となく立ち向かいましたわ。そしてある日、西の戸国で何か変化があったようで、
Oh?
漆黒のアビスが静寂に包まれたのです。
It has to be Natlin.
あの漆黒の力がジンニーを惑わす力を失ったのを確かめ、私もまた眠りにつきました。そしてつい先ほど目を覚ましたのですわ。我が主よ、なぜ再びジュラバドにいらしたのです？黄砂に埋もれた故郷がなぜまたこれほど荒れ果てているのでしょうか。
手短に言うとだな、スメール、それとオイラたちの友達がピンチなんだ。悪い奴らが世界中をかき乱して、それからジュラバドのジンニーを解き放って、さっきそいつらを追い払ったばかりなんだけど、開いた穴をどうやって塞げばいいのか、どうすれば砂嵐を止められるのかわかんなくって困ってるんだぞ。
それくらい造作もないこと。私がジンニーの災いを鎮め、砂嵐も散らして差し上げましょう。
ありがとう、リルパール。
我が主よ、礼には及びませんわ。これは私が叶えてきたあまたの願いの中でも取るに足らないものですから。
砂嵐が収まった。
So,
いい天気
so
にな
this
っ
is
た
what you
ね。
sound like in real life,
昔言っ
huh?
たことを覚
I
えてる？
mean, j-
次はもっ
like
と明るい日に再会するって。
Japanese.
これでようやく私が望んでた再会になったよ。
よかったぜ。でも別に明るい日じゃなくても、オイラはお前たちともっといっぱい会いたいぞ。
That goes for me too.
これでもうジンニーは出てこないんだよな。沈黙の殿に戻るか？
Yeah, let's go to the Temple of Silence.
うん、いいよ。せっかくだし、君の友達を紹介してもらおうかな。
また新たな冒
The
険
gang's
が
back
始まります
together
わね。
again.
実に心躍ります。
砂嵐が止んだし、今なら沈黙の殿に入れるはずだぞ。早くみんなと合流しようぜ。
Oops.
アクセル全開。ここが沈黙の殿。流れジュナ団の人から話には聞いてたけど、こんなに大きい建物だったとはね。
沈
So
黙
this is
の
what she
殿
was. She would have
あの
sounded
方
like
々は
in if
塔にウリンへ移っ
if,
たの
if
で
the,
はないの
if
で
that
すか？
world quest was voiced.
いつの間にまた砂漠に戻ってきたのでしょう。
その案はやや危険なのではないでしょうか。あれはキング・デシェレトでさえ完成させられなかった技術だ。下手に起動すれば別の問題が起きかねない。アーカーシャ端末の代わりとなるものが見つからなければ、この方法で行くし
What
か
are
な
they
いだろう。
discussing?
この案は理論的には実現可能な上、リスクも許容範囲内だ。でも実行するなら急いだ方がいい。これほど大規模なものとなると、たとえカーベやファルザンさんのような機械に精通した学者を総動員しても、 改造が完了するまでにかなりの時間がかかるだろうからね。
戻ったんだね。怪我はないかい？この人たちは？
この二人は
Yeah, oh right, that's because we haven't met introduced them.
ここにいる奴らはほとんどオイラたちの友達だぞ。こいつはカーベ。で、その
They're
隣
like
に
an
いるの
old
が
married
ルファイ
couple,
ちゃんだ。
you see.
よろしく。私はジェイド。こっちはリルパールだよ。
Jato?
ほう。歴史上の有名人か。
はじめまして。友達の友達もまた友達だよね。
そうなの？
Does anyone even say that?
そうじゃないのかい？
砂漠では違うかな。友達は信じられるけど、友達の友達は用心するに越したことないからね。でも、旅人が悪人と友達になるわけないか。
砂嵐が止んだという
Yeah,
ことで、
otherwise they wouldn't
ジュ
be
ラバの
playable
問題は全て
characters.
解決したようだな。何か分かったことはあったか？
って感じだぞ。あのムカつく喋り方のやつにはめられて閉じ込められたけど、ジェイドが仕掛けを解いてくれてな。で、リルパールと一緒に災害を止めたんだ。
そうだったのか。あなたたちがいてくれて本当によかった。
つまり、その人物は自分が執行官の手下でしかないと素直に認めたということか。
おう、それがどうかしたのか？
まさか敵の口から答えを引き出せると期待するほど甘い考えをお持ちでしたか？鋭いですね。我々の上官である執行官ドットーレはなどくらいで命を落としました。
そいつの正体が気になるのか？それとも何か陰謀が隠されてるとでも？
陰謀とまでは言わないが、後々問題になった際、責任を他人に押し付けてしまえば面倒を減らせると考えているのかもしれないな。今はまず目の前の問題を片付けよう。隠蔽工作が適当だったのは君たちに自分の素性を調べる余裕がないことを見越してのことだろ
なんだか難しい話ばっかりでついていけないよ。勝手に話してて。私とリルパールはぶらついてくるから。ジェイド？思考の猟銃の人？まさかこんなところで会うなんてね。
まあ傭兵だし、どこで会ったって不思議じゃないだろう。それよりその隣にいるのは？
それで何か方法は見つかったのか？
ああ、見つけたよ。ここには本当に何でもあるんだな。計画の実現性について議論と検証を重ねた結果、新しいシステムをゼロから作るのは無理そうだ。だからキング・デシェレトの霊廟にあるであろう資源を使ってアーカー社システムを改造することにした。
沈黙の殿にある一部の資料によれば、霊廟内部には R という中枢装置が存在するらしい。学術界にこの装置に関する記録がほとんどないことから、よほど深部に隠されているんだろう。記録が事実であれば、R とその内部に秘められたエネルギーはアーカー社改造計画を支えうるものだ。ただし、この計画を実現するには技術を掛け合わせる必要があって、賢者たちが今も議論している。
議論は白熱してるけど、最終的には妥協点を見つけることになるだろうね。ウリンの民は砂漠の技術を避けたがるけど、危機が迫ってる今、他の選択肢なんてない。
また一つ気になることがあるんだけど、 R ってあの R か？だったら今は封鎖されてるんだよな。それ れに中は監獄みたいになってて、
Hmm.
羊の王と時の王、それにワニの王が閉じ込められてるんじゃ。
さすがパイモン、すごい記憶力だね。その通りさ。沈黙の伝の記録によれば、 R はキング・デシェレトの至高なる構想から生まれ、人間の職人と神の手によって作られた霊廟の採用に隠された奇跡だよ。でも具体的に R に何ができるのか、そもそも何のために作られたのか、その辺の情報は秘匿されていて、全貌をつかむのは簡単じゃない。以前時の王トートの神殿で、あの方から直接三冠神が R に閉じ込められてるって話を聞いてなかったら、
Ah.
そんな場所が本当に存在するなんて信じられなかっただろうね。
ああ、おいらも初めて聞いた時はびっくりしたぞ。それに時の王は自分たちが R から出るためには3つの質問に答えなきゃならないって言ってたよな。覚えてるか？
覚えているよ。聖水を巡らせる者は愛憎を
Oh,
消
and
す
just so you know, I'm only gonna be paying attention to the
真理を
Twitch
定める
chat.
だ
So
ろ。
そう
if
そう。
anyone's doing
こ
this,
んな時ネフェルが
if
いてくれ
anyone's
たら
like, I don't know, doing watching on YouTube,
時
then
の
I
王
won't
と
be
関
able to
わ
see
り
you.
があるし、いろいろしてそうなのに。あ、ネフェルってのはナドくらいでできた友達なんだ。
Yeah.
奇遇だね。その友達ならここに来てるよ。さらに言うと、一人じゃない。君たちの友達を名乗る二人の女性が賢者に連絡して、みんなの力になると言ったんだ。
本当？助けに来てくれたんだ。
あ、
Apparently so.
君たちが戻ってくる前のことさ。そのうちの一人はナドくらいに住んでいると言っていたね。もし彼女のことを言っているのなら、
R を突破口にするのは正解だったな。
ほら、二人はあそこにいるよ。
ニコ、ネフェル。手伝いに来たわよ。
Oh, look, Nicole's here.
早めに出発して正解だったわね。危うく入れなくなるところだったわ。
入れなくなるって？
知らなかったの？スメールを覆うように見えない壁が現れて、人の行き来が遮断されちゃったのよ。もう誰もスメールに出入りできないわ。まさに陸の孤島ね。
それもファリュイの仕業なのか？
この
Wouldn't
件
surprise.
は
Oh,
彼らと無関係じゃないかしら。むしろ世界樹の防御機能が働いた結果だと思うわ。世界樹はテイワットの地脈の根幹で、スメールはそれに最も近い国よ。もしかすると
it's not so.
ずっと昔から世界樹には深刻なダメージを受けた際にスメール全域を封鎖して、最悪がテイワット全土へ広がるのを防ぐ機能が備わっているのかもしれないわね。
じゃあ、もし世界樹の影響がスメール中に広がったら、スメールの人たちは他の国に避難すらできないってことか？
今のところはね。けど私はそれを防ぐために来たの。世界は今危うい転換期を迎えていて、スメールはその嵐の中心にいるのよ。
So you brought her here?
こいつをスメールに戻るよう説得するなんて、やるな。
まあ知恵に長けて弁も立つこの私でもさすがに骨が折れたけどね。
それでスメールが危ないっていうのが私と何の関係があるんだい？あんなところにまだ情が残ってるとでも？
その口ぶりからして本当にどうでもいいと思っているようね。
どうやら私の過去を知らないようだね。 てっきり何でも知ってるのかと思ってたよ。
私が知っているのは、あなたの力が時の王に由来するということだけよ。彼のことであれば少しは知っているわ。彼はかつてそれなりに名の知れた月の使いだったからね。あなたの過去はその気になればいくらでも調べられるけれど、誰にだって知られたくない秘密の一つや二つはあるものでしょ。
その判断に感謝するよ、ニコさん。などくらいは私が暮らす場所だからね。これまで多少は力を尽くしたけど、スメールでまた世界を救うなんて役回りを演じるのはごめんだよ。
あなたが言っていることも理解できるわ。人の感情は理由もなく芽生えたり消えたりしない。何かを救うにも壊すにも明確な理由があるものよ。でも人間の感情は複雑で矛盾に満ちている。だからこそ感情には変化が生まれるの。長い時の中で私はそれを学んだわ。そして私たち天の使いの責務は、人々が心の奥底に秘めた真の願いを叶えられるよう導くこと。だからあなたの過去に何があったのかを聞かせてほしいの。あなたを形作っているのは単なる憎しみだけじゃないと思っているから。たとえ最終的に意見が分かれたとしてもね。
断る。
You refuse?
ちょっと、せっかく感動的な雰囲気にしたのよ。ここは心を開いて話してくれる場面じゃないの？
そうなのかい？あいにく空気を読むのが苦手でね。確かにあんたの言う通りだよ。私を形作ってるのは単なる憎しみだけじゃない。そうじゃなきゃ私は今を生きることもできず、過去にとらわれ続けていただろうさ。けどあんたの導きで考えが変わるとは思えないね。消えることのない後さ、哀れで憎い連中の血、そういう古い感情は、振り払えない影みたいなものだよ。
あなたはその影を振り払いたいのかしら？
いや、むしろ永遠に覚えていたいね。結局そういった感情や記憶が私の一部になってるんだから。
そう。それなら私の考えを聞いてみてくれない？
もちろんさ。天の使いの言葉なんてそうそう聞けるもんじゃないからね。
Yeah, taken out of context, that sounds like she's complimenting her.
はるか昔、天の使いがまだ大地を自由に歩き回れた頃、私は日々の生活をつまらないものだと思っていたの。単調で退屈な仕事、冷め切った他人との関係、今の方がずっと楽しいことばかりよ。でも天の使いが滅びた後、何度もあの頃を懐かしんでしまうの。人の感情は得てして特定の誰かや光景、あるいは物と結びついているわ。それが失われた時、記憶は瞬く間に色あせ、感情も消え失せてしまう。もしスメールが滅びて、砂漠もウリンもなくなって、憎むべき対象がこの世界から完全に消えたら、その心に埋められている記憶もゆっくりと薄れていくでしょうね。愛も憎しみもとても強烈な感情よ。だからこそそれらが失われた時、深い虚無感が生まれてしまうの。
そいつは詭弁だね。前を向いて生きてる人間なら、憎んでるものが滅びていくのを見て手を叩いて喜ぶもんさ。だけど確かに私は例外だ。誰かが言ってたよ。人の記憶ってのは商人よりもずる賢くて、都合よく過去をねじ曲げようとするってね。だから現実と照らし合わせて 忘れないようにしなきゃいけない。スメールは嫌いだけど、こんな形で滅びてほしいわけでもない。いいよ。少しだけ手を貸してあげるよ。ただし、見返りのない仕事はしない主義なんだ。
まさかここぞとばかりにぼったくるつもり？
さあ、どうだろうね。
先に言っておくけど、そんなに持ち合わせはないわよ。どうしてもって言うならアリスに少し借りられるけれど。ああ、それとも彫刻で支払ってもいいかしら。結構いい値がつくのよ。
スメールまでの旅費はあんた持ちだ。
それだけ？
ああ、それだけだよ。いろいろと借りもあるしね。しょうがない。スメールに戻るとしよう。ヤッフォーだ。
姉さん、どうしたんだ？
しばらくスメールに戻るから、その間、碑文の館の代理オーナーをやっとくれ。
あたいがオーナー？安心して任せてくれ、姉
さん。こうして聡明な天の使いニコはみんなのために頼もしい仲間を連れてきたのでした。めでたしめでたし。
話しすぎだよ。それにちょいと持ってないかい？スメール、特に砂漠には二度と戻らないと思ってたんだけどね。まあ人生ってのはままならないもんさ。キャンディスはどうしたんだい？姿が見えないようだけど。
あいつなら R 村で用事を済ませてから合流する予定だ。話の途中に悪いな。今後の行動についてなんだが、
僕たちはキング・デシェレトの霊廟へ向かい、伝説の R を見つけ出すつもりだ。そしてそのエネルギーを利用してアーカーシャシステムの再現と改造を試みようと思う。
沈黙の殿の資料によれば、キング・デシェレトの霊廟には R と接続できる R の影というものがあるらしい。
出発まではまだ時間があるから急ぐ必要はないよ。
ところでお二人は何と呼べば？
ネフェルって呼んどくれ。普段はナドくらいに住んでる。あんたたち今 R って言ったね。
あ
あ。中に閉じ込められてる三関心の一柱、時の王とはちょっとした縁があってね。こうしてきたのも何か力になれると思ってのことさ。あんたたちさえ良ければ一緒に行っていいかい？
もちろん助かるよ。ネフェルは砂漠の人間なのか？
どうしてそう思うんだい？
あんたからどこか私と似た空気を感じる。キャンディスのことも知ってるようだし、すまん、詮索するつもりはないんだ。なんとなく気になってな。私はディシア、エルマイト旅団の傭兵でいつも砂漠で活動してる。
ああ、ドリーさんとは付き合いがあってね。
I wonder how if they're gonna feel after each other after this.
今日ようやく顔を見れた。でも隣にいる彼女はあんたたちのことをよく知らないし、お互い自己紹介するのはどうだい？
実は全く知らないというわけでもないのよ。
おかしいな。見間違いか？今口を動かしてなかったように見える。
Nah, your eyes aren't deceiving you.
伝説の腹話術の使い手か？
コレイ？どうかしたの？
もしかして頭の中で話しかけてきた人か？
That has.
夢
What
の
do you
内
think?
容を送信様に報告するよう言ったり、不思議な詩を教えてくれたり。
ええ、そうよ。私の肩書きはたくさんあるけれど、今回はこの場に最もふさわしいものを名乗りましょう。私はニコリアン、 とても長い時を生きている天の使いよ。
天の使い？なんだかすごそうな響きだな。それって何なんだ？
そうね。とりあえず、とても長生きな種族ってところかしら。魔人ほどとは言えないけれど、この世界の昔話には詳しいわよ。
そうそう。それに、すごい彫刻家でもあるんだぞ。
ある意味、芸術家とも言えるかもね。
That's true.
旅人とパイモンがそう言うなら、きっとすごい人なんだろうな。
そこまで持ち上げられちゃうと、ちょっと照れちゃうわね。どうかかしこまらずに、普通に接してちょうだい。
ニコさん、いくつか聞いてもいいか？
もちろん。あなたの心には疑問が渦巻いていて、一刻も早く答えを知りたがっているのが見て取れるもの。何を聞きたいのかもわかるわよ。なぜあなたがおかしくなったスメールシティの夢を見たのか。なぜあなたの読んだ詩だけがジンニーを沈められたのか。真実へ導いてあげることはできるけれど、それはあなたの秘密にも関わることよ。だから、できれば二人きりで話させてちょうだい。
Yeah. Okay, I think we can switch back to English now. 31 minutes and then we'll call it a day. Or 45.
Rev the engines!
I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no
I
problem
think that's
with
because
it.
she's in good
Thanks for
company.
being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my closest friends.
Closest friends? It's so nice to hear that.
All right. In that case, I'll get right to it. Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
There are? Oh.
When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place.
And we all know how
There
she
were a
got
lot
rid
of
of
other
it.
kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine, which I heard contained god remains. I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those memories. Anyway, so you're saying that what happened to me has something to do with the god remains they injected me with?
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers.
What?
Huh?
Fascinating. You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods
Poems
are
and
used to
prayers.
manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the Eternal Oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's not an uncommon occurrence. You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers is inside my body is... it's a strange feeling.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact.
Oh?
Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis's Ba fragments that I could bear.
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd?
Thanks for helping to explain the joke, Tainari.
Not my intention.
Of course.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the
Leave it to
Hermanubis I
Sino
remember.
to ruin the mood with a joke.
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis. In the same way, you are simply you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had, was it a warning from the Goddess of Flowers?
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings. Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. Even her smallest remaining fragments would do their utmost to send you that warning. The Mother of Dreams? Lord of Flowers and Oases? She must have had a premonition. That is why she gave that dream to you.
We won't let our efforts go to waste. But I still don't understand. Why me?
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with God remains, but only in you have her fragments persisted. I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. She was likely assimilated by that will. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. As this young man said, you are who you are, and that will not change. All right, any further questions from the family members of the patient? If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Let's move out. Time to put our plan into action.
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aru? And even if all 7 pillars of King Deshret agree to let us proceed, the scale of the work to follow is daunting to say the least.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details after
Like
the
I
fact.
said, they're an old married
Mock
couple.
me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly than last time.
Will they now?
Kave's self-doubt disappeared in an instant. Like magic.
Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things. We'll head to the mausoleum as soon as you're ready.
Oh.
Oh, Miss Nicole. I heard you're a very talented sculptor. Is that true?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
Honestly, even though Kasharawar is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of Kasharawar scholars are quite serious about sculpting as a hobby. So if they rate your work, that's enough for us. We just have to take a look.
Who's we?
Myself and a few other scholars. Kashif, Daneshvar, come take a look.
Oh, well, if you insist, I suppose there's no harm in showing you.
Whoa! Where did that come from?
Look at the level of detail. It's so lifelike.
The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles beneath its feet. What do you think? Striking, isn't it?
Kave? Kave, come here for a sec. Oh, and Madame Farazan, didn't you used to study in our...
Farazan's here?
Come take a look.
All right, but hang on a moment. I have to finish reviewing this proposal first.
You called? What is it, youngster?
This squirrel statue. Isn't it cute?
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The realism is what stands out to me. Were you trying to carve a statue of a hero, young lady?
Oh, a hero? I suppose so. Actually, I didn't really have a specific theme in mind. I just started working on it, and this is how it turned out.
I see. Well, do you tend to read novels about heroes in your spare time?
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those. Everyone loves a good tale of daring do, right?
Then perhaps this statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down inside. Also on the subject of heroism, I feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised towards the heavens, it would lend a greater gravitas to the overall image. I'm sure some would call it cliche or old-fashioned, but not me. I think it would be a perfect fit. It has a certain classical beauty about it. Kave!
Sorry, Madame Faruzan, I'm a little busy right now. Don't wait up for me.
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to explore. That's it. Once I get back, I'm going to sculpt a heroic squirrel pointing its finger towards the sky.
Precisely. A declaration of victory. You understand my vision. Then place the two statues face to face.
Yes! That's exactly what I was thinking.
It'll be a masterpiece. Miss... I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
Just call me Nicole. Madame Faruzan? Was it?
What? Oh, no. That wouldn't be right.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. Anyone may call me Madam if they so desire. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure of meeting again, I shall look forward to seeing your new work. In this day of age, it's rare to find people with an appreciation for classical aesthetics. Meeting you was truly a pleasant surprise.
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a long time since I met anyone interested in this style of statue. Clearly, they don't call you Madam for nothing. Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it, I really am someone who likes stories about heroes. That must be why I've quietly kept watch over generation after generation of them.
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes? What exactly do you do for a living?
Oh, never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
Go to the...
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
I'm so tired. I want to go home. Yeah.
What's wrong? You look a little depressed.
Kale got a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers, and all I got was one of the 7 pillars who served under King Deshret.
That has to count for something,
I lost
doesn't
out,
it?
didn't I?
That's what you're upset about? You're such a child.
Light it up!
Tell me about it.
Oh, so many books. More than I could ever read in my life. But I've learned a lot that the textbooks could never teach me. I never realized that people in the distant past thought about some of the same questions we ponder today.
Try and stop me!
I hope everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
Hey, I feel like I've been here before.
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What is this place now, a tourist attraction? Ah, closer inspection reveals many familiar faces.
Oh?
To what do we dusty old fellows owe the honor? Surely
Wait, are these actual Egyptian gods?
You surmise correctly. We are here to carry out a rather enormous project.
Ho, enormous, you say? How large, then? Larger than the gaping void in our lives? Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Crocco's faces. All this activity is making for quite the special day.
Did she just laugh?
I know that laugh. Lilipar, what on earth are you doing here?
Oh, this is hilarious. Turns out good things really do come to those who wait. As long as you stay alive long enough. When did you 3 get locked up in here? And still you act all high and mighty, putting on a show for the younglings. Truly hysterical.
Why, you... Yes, I know, no need to shout. You're right, Lilipar. Goatee, Crocco, and I all have the same problem.
Wait,
didn't King Deshret
are those
seal
the
you
actual
away?
names?
How
I
did you
feel
break
like they
free?
aren't.
How did you get in here?
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold, the executioners of old. Some have turned into fragments residing in human bodies, and others are imprisoned eternally, leaving not a single shard behind. It's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important. Curiosity gnaws at you, doesn't it? Your interest in the outside world threatens to burst you at the seams.
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lady.
Time is of the essence. Let's get down to business. We come to you, O 3 ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. If we can help you regain your freedom, then please consider lending us your aid. As for precisely what we need your help with, it's a long story. So, to demonstrate our sincerity, we are prepared to first resolve the problems that plague the 3 of you.
All right, stop arguing, Crocco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth getting so angry about. Forget about her.
so
The
tired.
3 questions are the crucial thing here. But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the seal did not open. Unless, with the passage of time, you have found a new answer?
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's soul. Liars are the best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world. But if you want them to tell you the truth, you have to reach their soul.
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so. Unfortunately, it brought us no closer to liberation.
Well, that's simply because it was my answer, not the one King Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar wanted then?
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question, it's the answer to all three of them. All things wax and wane with the passage of time. Love and hate eventually fade into nothing. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy. Only time can distinguish between right and wrong. You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the prouder someone is, the more inclined they are to believe that only time is qualified to be their judge.
Time. Well. Indeed. Perhaps in building Aru, our king was in fact attempting to reverse time, to bring love and hate, right and wrong, the rise and fall of all things back to their point of origin.
Yeah, I'm going.
This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a long time. You have my sincere gratitude.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You three
And
seem
to
to be in
think
good
you
spirits.
were upset about having one of those.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after everything you've done for me, I sincerely hope you never have to experience it for yourself.
Same here.
Hello, Nefer.
It's good to see you, Thoth, the Ibis King.
Are these
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease, seeing you two getting along so well.
Should we maybe introduce ourselves, or...
Sure. I'm Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence. This is General Mahamatra Sino, and this is the former Spantamot sage, Cyrus. But I'm guessing none of that means a whole lot to you.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
Are these actually ancient Egyptian gods or something?
Always ask Nefer about you later.
I wonder how the
It'll give me
Egyptians feel
something
about
to
this.
talk about with my chosen disciple.
You're like a helpless parrot. Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in today's world.
I have to find out what they sound like in Japanese.
Qualities. I thought I ought to share its fruits with you two.
Is that so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride, just as we did with the 3 questions. Let's not forget, it was my persistence that won you both your freedom.
Fair point. I have to applaud your persistence.
And I must praise you for your wisdom. Now, state your wishes, young ones.
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not? You must let us do something for you in return.
General Mahamatra, what do you think?
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which have never been seen before, and we need your help.
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another, whether we were its cause or consequence.
Whatever is wrong with Irminsul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma, and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the Dendro Archon?
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel, a pep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts.
You're one to talk. You have the head of a crocodile.
Oh, I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid? She has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons. I suppose...
Let's just say it was she owed a favor.
History.
You can help us make history too.
A smooth talker. Well said, lad.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications to it, we can use its technology to our advantage.
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his full vision before his death. Much remains to be done if it is to be pitted against Irminsul itself. Besides, I hear your reasons, but to give Aru up over such would be...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve.
I'm so tired.
Modern technology should solve the efficiency issues. We have no choice but to go all in on this.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to gain the necessary leverage to negotiate with you. You asked us to steal your wishes, and we have. Each one of us here needs your help, as do all the thousands of people living in Sumeru. They need you, and they need Aru.
What do we think, my fellow old fogies? Shall we lend our support or not?
Since you ask so nicely, naturally.
Naturally what? Are you for or against?
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally. You claim that you wish to open Aru. Know you then that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
We do. We understand the risks involved.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work. Never will there be another chance to come so close to creating a utopia. Knowing this, are you sure of your decision?
We are sure.
Yeah, there's really no going back.
Before people can dream, they must first live.
If your minds are made up, very well. We shall summon our erstwhile colleagues to discuss this further. Saint Shezepank, Saint Bennu. Once you surrendered to silence and were buried with King Deshret. But now, we invoke the right to awaken you with our voices.
Saint Bennu, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Saint Shezepank, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Ah, Lord Herreshoff. What a long time it has been. I trust you are keeping well.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body. You have always opened with that same phrase, in life, death, and now even beyond.
Al-Akhmar is long gone. What is the reason for this meeting?
You're awake? Good. We are voting on whether to give the people of present-day Sumeru access to Aru and permit them to perform technological renovations. You have the right to support or oppose the motion.
Aru is the pride of Al-Akhmar. Opening Aru requires the unanimous consent of the 7 pillars. I hope you have a convincing reason to present to us.
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. Let us not forget that while Al-Ahmar was a stern ruler, he was also a teacher of wisdom. A god without his people shall cease to exist, and King Deshret's greatest wish was to provide protection for his people.
Yeah.
Let us then honor our God King's wishes as we consider our decision.
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars, the Dendro Dragon Apep, will never communicate with us?
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you it is true. But Apep is, in fact, healing the Dendro Archon as we speak.
It's true.
Huh? Can someone attest to this? Do we have any proof?
Would you rather speak to
I
Apep
asked
herself?
the 3 kings. Can any of you vouch for the truth of this claim?
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity. Simply let Thoth bear accountability. That way the rest of us may have a clear conscience.
Harishef, you diabolical fiend.
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your decision. What sort of fiend would do that?
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. At times like this, he would offer to take accountability.
What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's?
Hypocrite though you are, Lord Thoth, you are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I, Saint Shezpank, approve the Goat King's proposal.
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting beyond our remit. Nevertheless, I sincerely hope that those before us understand the significance of what they intend to do. Remember, the moment that Aru is liberated, the myriad souls residing within the Golden Slumber will return to the ley lines. And once the ley lines flow again, these souls shall in turn be received by Irminsul. To take this step is to bring the perfect afterlife created by our king to a permanent end.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore, the contemporary human perspective would contend that confining souls in this way is no act of benevolence. The deceased have a right to rest in peace.
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest and peace. It is just that many do not see it this way. But no matter. Saint Binu approves.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, while the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King have also granted permission to liberate Aru. By the grace of His Majesty, guided by his wisdom and will, let the gates of Aru be reopened.
Hey! Look at that!
What's this? Are we under attack? No. Wait, it's...
We're not.
Here you are. Through the sands of time, I see you.
Father. Father, is it really you?
It's Chet's father, Jibriel! That's right! He entered the Golden Slumber, didn't he?
I I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown, strong as a wild beast, and without shedding a tear.
You have to leave, don't you? Please,
Yeah.
just answer me this. What should I do for you?
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of Semail, is finally free. I am truly grateful for the chance to see you again. That the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. One brief, precious moment is enough. Enough to set my heart at ease. Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things.
I'm so tired.
You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
Yeah, this reunion couldn't be last forever.
Father! Father!
Hey, Jet. Do you want something to eat? Maybe it'll help you feel better.
I don't think
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon.
Yeah.
It was just a little sudden. The chance to see my father again meant the world to me. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time, he can finally rest in peace. I'm glad. It's a huge relief.
You've grown strong, Jed. More than enough to fend for yourself.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. My family, the good times and the bad. Goodbye, Father.
Yeah.
Ah, me, what a touching reunion that was. It seems we did a good deed today.
We three retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified to judge whether this deed is good or bad. Either way, Aru is open. Now you have your opportunity, and with it, whatever trouble may ensue. Although Aru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was nevertheless required to build the gate that connects it to this world. Perhaps the relationship between gods and humanity follows a similar principle.
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard. Proceed as you see fit, but please entrust the task to your most accomplished scholars, or Bennu will be most displeased.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis, you chose to take on disciples, and so it follows that you must accept the risks of associating with humans.
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of you away in Aru, never to leave again for all eternity.
All of us? What does this have to do with me?
Vilify me no further. Scholars, since you have liberated Aru, allow me to present you with a gift. Using Aru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must be guarded even against Irminsul itself. This shall afford you some convenience. Unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, none may by sight or hearing perceive anything said or done within the mausoleum.
Amazing. And all this is achieved just with the power of Aru?
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are endless. Just because King Deshret did not use it for this purpose does not mean that it cannot be done. So, marvel away. This is the reward you have earned.
All right. Well, that resolves the issue of confidentiality. What about the technical side? Do we have the manpower?
Why, yes. I've already contacted them. They'll be here soon.
Okay. I guess that's all, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, look, this is a good stopping off point. And now I bid you good farewell with by raiding someone. I mean,